Hello friends, this is Rohit Gupta. In this video, I'll going to fetch the MySQL database table records using Talend Job. Let's check what is inside the table. This is the MySQL workbench. I'm going to query my MySQL using this MySQL workbench tool. I'll use this artist underscore talent database, and into that database I have one table, and I'll going to query it. This is fetching. Okay, so these are all the records into this table. Now I'll use Talend Job to fetch the same record using these components. So these are all the components which I've used. Let's check its configuration. First one is TMySQL connection, which is going to make the connectivity between MySQL and Talend. Okay, so here I can see property type. There we have two built-in and repository option. So I have chosen the repository because I'm going to get all these values automatically by the context file. So I have chosen the RDS underscore MySQL. Okay, let me show you the metadata, and this is the context file which I've created. Let me open this context file RDS. Okay, these are all the values which I have entered manually, which is MySQL login, password, SQL Server, port, database, additional parameter, and provided these values. And I had created the metadata. So I had provided the context file from here. You have to mention the fields like for login, for password, this is password. Like this, you have to select it over here. Let me cancel it at the moment because I have already configured the metadata. So this is how you have to create the context and metadata. So I called it into this configuration. As we have seen, opted the repository option and provided this metadata. So automatically it will get selected over here, host, port, database, as we can see. After that, the other component is MySQL input. So everything will be same, and table name. So you can also select it. Either you manually provide or you can get it from here. So it will show you the table database name, and there will be drop down option where you can select the table. Let me show you. Okay, so here's it. So you can select talent test. Okay, and the query which I've used is select star from talent test because I just wanted to check all the records of the table. And the company is tmap. Okay, so the input is coming from here, from this component, and this is row 1. So in row 1 we have id and name. Also, Also, I provided the columns. I clicked on the guest schema, and here like this, you have to mention which column you actually get the output. So since I have only two columns in my table, so I provided ID. This is a type, integer, name, varchar. Okay, so I have put two columns over here, and if we see from row 1, we are getting two columns, ID and name, and output 1, as you can see over here, this is the output 1, like in which format the output is going to tlog row. Tlog row basically the component which is used to um, get the output on the console. Okay, so I have used automap. We can see over here I have modified the output. What I have did is I just wanted to know, I just wanted to get the name in the uppercase, so I have chosen this option, string handling. If I click it, so there you can get the uppercase option, so I used it for the row 1 name. Okay, and lastly tlog row, so I choose the mode table, and edit the schema you can get two columns, and over here two columns, the output which we'll get. Just run this job. So here we got the output. We can see the name which we get in the console is in caps. Here it was in small letter, lowercase, and here the output is in uppercase. So this is how we can query easily using the Talend job. Thank you so much for watching the tutorial.